And good morning. We've got a few patches that have been updated, or a patch that's been applied. A new update. We are now at a new version, 2.3.2. You can follow along for patch notes at the link I'm posting. And let's see. That's going to be right here. And I'm going to get started going. And we'll start these while we're doing the lead-in, the entering the galaxy. Hello everyone, thank you for everyone playing the Living Ship update, especially those taking time to report any issues they encounter via Zendesk or console crash reporting. We are listening closely to all your feedback and identified and received a number of gameplay and stability issues. Fixes for these were released on Steam Experimental, and this patch 2.32 is now live on PC and consoles. Patch notes. Fixed an issue that caused cuboid roof caps to snap to their floor rather than to the roof of cuboid rooms. Okay, we've got a mature heart. Let's see. Oh, yes, I've got stuff in refiners. And while the stuff in the refiners finishes, I will go over more of the patch notes, since we've got 7 minutes. And I'm just coming over here for convenience later. Let's step away from the, there we go. Fixed an issue that caused cuboid roof caps to snap to the floor rather than the roof of cuboid rooms. Added a chance to find cargo pods at derelict freighter space encounters. According to Zane, this is one where you could actually see them. The question is if you could interact with them. And presumably this patch will allow you to actually interact with them as opposed to just find them. Fixed an issue that caused extra incorrect inventory tabs to appear when comparing ships or freighters. Fixed an issue that caused frigates not to award cargo. Water reflections have been removed in PC VR, matching PS VR to improve visual quality. Toggle has been added to the general options menu to disable auto torch. Fixed a number of issues that prevented Atlas words from being learned correctly. Slightly reduced the time taken for living ship components to mature so that they do not exceed 24 hours. Implemented a recovery fix for players whose 6 Starbirth missions failed to locate an appropriate planet or building at the coordinates steps. Fixed an issue which duplicated the default filter in photo mode. Fixed an issue that caused pinned instructions involving Atlas stones to suggest that Atlas stones could be collected from factories. Fixed an issue which affected the portable refiner when picking it up with one too few inventory slots available. Fixed an issue that caused too much warp fuel to be consumed when warping in VR. Fixed an issue that caused HUD elements to be incorrectly displayed during warp. Fixed an issue that caused ships to judder and disappear when landing in multiplayer. Fixed an issue that caused players to miss the landing pads when landing at an outpost. Expedition holograms now turn green when the expedition is complete. Fixed the issue that caused the hostile ship's defense audio to play when combat frigates arrive to assist in a fight. Fixed a rare crash when collecting cargo from a frigate. Fixed a rare crash that could occur when streaming in the space anomaly. Added the ability to use nanites to evolve upgrades that have been installed inside living ships. Fixed a glitch, or small visual glitch, that could occur when exiting mission dialogue interactions. Fixed an issue that allowed re-interaction with a living ship that was flying away. Fixed an issue that caused stats to be named incorrectly in the descriptions of upgrade modules. Prevented the Starbirth mission from starting in the middle of a multiplayer Nexus mission. Fixed a number of minor visual issues with living ship cockpits. Fixed a visual issue with the contrails from living ships. Fixed an issue that caused shuttle-class starships to change appearance. Fixed a rare crash that could occur when handing in Nexus missions. Fixed a crash that could occur when pinning directions for frost crystals. Fixed a number of small mission flow problems in the directions for various substances. Fixed an issue that allowed 2 living ships to spawn at the same location. Fixed an issue that could cause portal warps to fail, resulting in players being returned to their previous system or pushed onto the terrain. We will continue to release patches as issues are identified and resolved. If you experience any issues, let us know by submitting a bug report at hellogames.zendesk.com. Thank you from Hello Games. Thanks, Hello Games. Alright. Since we've got a couple minutes left here, minute and a half, or 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes, let's toss in some of this I fully expect that I will have some leftovers. These should be done first. Actually, the platinums may be done first. Yeah. Alright, we can now continue on. Let's do a quick save. Just in case things don't go well. I'm expecting they will, but expectations and reality aren't always coincidental. Okay. You are on our path. We see it. We understand where it leads. It is necessary. Perhaps we thank you. Perhaps. The words of the ships ring in my ears. They have no real expression, an unsynthesized quality, and yet I see no pilot, except the transmission. My dance with a strange life form, for I am convinced that the ship is alive, continues. It has bound itself to me, and this egg is the bridge. Interstellar coordinates received. Well, let's go find out. Alright. Not there. There. I believe this one involves some diving. We shall see. I think this one requires me to get the data unavailable. Ah, yes, we have a... Is that a damaged starship or space station? Yes, it is. So we have one of those here. But we need to take a look at the egg. Sees a lush and verdant planet. And that looks like might be a lush planet. Planetary anomaly, so that is not lush. Known. High temperature. That looks like radioactive. That's not it. Flourishing. There we go. All right. So, let's find out what's in the odds here. Okay, minus 52 by plus 30, and we are at minus 503 plus 174. So I need to get to plus 30, which is going to be this way, about halfway around the world. Dreams of Akulu. Distributed. Archive of Korvax Prime retrieval in progress. Distributed secure archive. Log follows. Carapace program concluded. Machinery optimized. Biological core unnecessary with correct local sensory throttle and configuration. Yet non-convergence insufficiently processed. Biogenesis may offer future refuge. Increased autonomy must be studied. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Waiting biogenesis materials. These words are translated, designed to be read by non-convergent entities, where the author is working beyond their brief. Had they become divergent, lured by the fresh flesh they had created? How many others have walked the same path of creation? Okay, so I need an impossible membrane. The ancient Korvax machine hums faintly to itself as it etches another blueprint, another fragment of the puzzle of organic life. New recipe, possible membrane. I need chromatic metal, hypnotic eye, and living water. Okay. So, void egg requires a shell. Gather hypnotic eye, craft impossible membrane. 01. Look for abyssal horrors and analysis visor. Hypnotic eye hosts are often found near sunken buildings. Okay, so first of all, I need a Gek word for here. Alright. Let's go find an ocean. Hey, that's convenient. There's one. And I haven't finished the mission for this one, so returning use identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log. Continuation for analysis. Where do the Sentinels come from? No ships are ever seen arriving to deposit them, yet we know they have spatial drives and can appear on any planet. Do they build themselves from resources on worlds they infest, like mechanoid virus drawing on the host body to metastasize new matter? Korvax science speaks of metals in their makeup that should not exist in our age of the universe. No one has ever seen them built. They simply here, as if the universe expresses them into existence. Analyze data log. Discover something deeply coded inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me in my own journey. Hey, a few nanites. Alright. Okay, so, before we get too far... Alright, back to ship. Nope. That. Alright, so requires a shell. For the shell I need living water. Okay. So what do I do to make living water? Living water in deep space. Okay. Ah, I know what that is now. Alright. Acceptance. Hope. Willing. A wave of calm washes over me as my communicator turns itself to this beautiful giant. Its message is no conventional broadcast, but an analog transmission of pure emotion. I let the feeling take hold as I contemplate the being before me. Request sacrifice. I make request of the peaceful traveler before me. Despite having no shared language, it appears to understand me, even to have been expecting this. It convulses, and I receive what I need. The being continues on its journey. I have living water. 150 of it. Okay, so craft. Living water shell. not what I intended to do. There we go. And there's Jonas up in my back. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Insert materials. Remember, bring. I've repaired what was asked, and the machine has brought another piece of life into the universe. Do these clusters think? Do they feel? Where is the boundary between life and an organic machine? Fragile shell. Translucent and impossibly thin, this shell is no more than the merest breadth of glass. Yet the potential is clear, a relentless multiplicative hardening, adding constantly to its strength. It requires careful attendance while it matures. Alright. So I've got a fragile shell. And this is one of those where you have to go in and out. Okay, so 19 hours. All right. Okay, I can drop one of those, I just need metal plating. Or I can drop one of these, I just need metal plating. Times 2. Alright. That's going to do it for this morning, and actually today. I will kick this off again in the morning when I get home from work tonight, and we'll see how things go. Thank you for following. If you've been, or if you're curious as to what's going to happen next, I am too. Let's regather and see where things are. I'm going to be thinking that we're getting close to having a starship, but we'll see. In any case, I'm going to say good day to everybody, and we'll have a lot of fun, I think, coming soon. If you're interested in following up with me, do pay attention, or watch or follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Turn on notifications on either or both if you want to know when I'm going to be posting. If you're not that concerned about it, just want to follow up when it's there. Subscriptions usually work on YouTube. I'm not sure how it works on Twitch. I think you get to see anything I've done for a little while. Not sure. I think it's like a month of backlog. Been busy, so it's going to be it should be fairly long. Also, I do have other things going on. If you're interested in following me on or communicating with me on Discord, I do have a server. There are links to my Discord server on my YouTube recordings, I believe. If not, I'll make sure they get added again. That should be part of the generic message that shows up after or on the recordings. In any case, I am going to go get some sleep. I've got work tonight, and I want to get everything. I want to be in good shape for it. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.